Балдурс Гейт. Ну что, погнали, погнали. Прохождение, продолжение.
Потому что
Мужики, мужики. А у вас мой стримчанский не включен сейчас?
Нет, надо.
Вот так.
Нет, нет, нет.
Приколюху хотел показать.
Вот там все равно с задержкой.
Ну, понятно, ну, Она не такая огромная, что...
Ну, включил.
Включил? Смотрите,
Да.
обратите внимание на кружку.
Ну, прикольно. Я ж тебе в прошлый раз говорил, что у тебя кружка невидимая, ты говоришь, так и должно быть.
Просто, да,
Кружку?
я, наверное, не понял, что ты говоришь. Кружка, да, у меня не видел, Димон?
Нет.
Ну вот, смотри еще раз. Смотришь в стрим?
Да.
Вот. Ужака.
А прозрачный? Тебе можно плащ-невидимку использовать.
У меня же хромакей за спиной.
Ну, понятно.
Вот, а я его настраивал, а у меня кружка, короче, бирюзового цвета, а хромакей зеленый. Ну, то есть там, ну, достаточно близкие, так скажем, цвета. Поэтому я как-то рассмотрел, что-то ждал, то ли игра загрузится, то ли еще что-то. Сидел, пил и смотрю, а у меня кружка черного цвета, потому что фон черный, я на черном экране был. И я думаю, твою мать, так хорошо, она у меня получается прозрачная. Я пью зачастую из кружки невидимки.
Ты пьешь из кружки, в которой целая вселенная.
Да, балdur Дейт в данный момент. Короче, я прям угорнулся этой темой. А напиши что-нибудь в чат. Я проверю, работает, нет? Просто все у нас
Я уже выключил.
А, ну тогда ладно, я сам запущу.
Ну, закрой дверь. Я постараюсь. У меня очень тепло здесь. Как в твоем сердце?
Димон. Что-то вот чатик не среагировал странно.
Сейчас напишу в чат.
Сейчас, погоди, я перезапущу чатик сначала.
Ну, перезапустил?
Да.
Написал.
Бз.
Бз, да.
Да, работает. Спасибо большое, Димон.
Ушанка, блин, Дида такой.
Она мне как раз таки по параметрам подошла. Ничего.
Чу я дис? Я вот что-то видел.
Someone there. Subtle steps.
Lost in thought.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
And for what?
Good.
You didn't even fight back.
I tried. The air is ripe with magic.
Over here.
Забавно. Не так. О, не работает.
Something over there.
I'm ready.
You please redirect your not so friendly fire.
Friendly fire. Как тебе теперь туда допрыгнуть? Так. Пользоваться.
Yes, immediately.
My faith protects me. Onward.
Keep your distance, darling.
There's no time to waste. I must keep going.
Ah, excellent choice.
How delicious.
Блин. Ему, конечно, не понравится.
Worth a shot?
No rest for the wicked, I see. Ready and willing. It shall be done.
Не уверен, что мне все эти мучения нужны были. Скорее всего, нет.
Don't touch me. Tread carefully. Interesting. Certainly.
Вот я был в пещере. Делать мне было нечего. Вот здесь у нас что?
Don't
Как понятно, там дальше врата Балдура. Так. Погнали в Балдур.
Our readers will be outraged.
Halt! Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name? I'm doing the question. Last time.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is
Find
imminent.
those little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
I'd probably break his nose. I'm looking for heads. Who wants the bounty?
Куда ты побежал-то?
This way. Hurry.
You there?
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Так, здесь торговец, это хорошо.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work. Only if you're quick.
О, у него какие-то тут бомбы интересные есть. А, это слепящая вспышка. Ой, себе. Стрела с дымчатым порохом. Прикольно. Кудесники. Так.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. Not while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. We've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved. Exactly! The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Надо будет подумать, как лучше поступить. Так. Куда лестница ведет?
It's locked, but I can't spy a keyhole. Some other mechanism must open it.
Ясно, понятно. Ламут, здорово. У меня портал теперь сюда есть.
Sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Кстати, это продавец. Посмотрим, что у него есть. А, у него реально только рыба, да. Так, а что у нас тут? Этот, кстати, трезубец. Блин, крутой, крутой, кстати. Очень крутой. Максимальный урон только на единичку меньше, да. Картину продает, да.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Так, пойдемте внутрь.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
The master plans to expand his territory.
Take Candlekeep. Maybe even
Best keep your hands to yourself.
I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Так. Ты владеешь заведением.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sword and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. So did I. Let me show you.
Угу. Давайте продадим хлам. Так. Не все продали, не весь хлам. Какой-то хлам попродавали. Это не... Вот. Мне, наверное, не надо. У меня там еды. Завались.
Pleasure doing business.
Взаимно, взаимно.
Frego's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frego Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf!
Как мне наверх-то подняться?
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? I'll second that. It's all right where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
You know these people. Spawn bound to Cazador, just as you once were.
We'll leave for the Black Mass soon. I only need one more mark.
We don't need another. The Master said we have enough.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs. But soon, I'll be free to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. Once the Mass is done, and our Master grants us our freedom, I'll want to drink.
Astarion! It cannot be.
But it is, and as arrogant as ever. As if you'd know the first thing about the Master's plans. He's going to give us freedom. He's going to give us power. You're proof of nothing. You're hiding in the shadows just like the rest of us.
What if he's telling the truth, Petras? He is free.
Free to be hunted like a dog. But if he is telling the truth, then he can prove it. Go on, brother. Show us what you can do.
How? It's not possible.
It's a trick. Some glamour or spell. True power only comes from the Master. And it will be ours soon.
Одное начало плюс 4.
I can't say you're wrong.
The Master has always been strict, but we're better for it. That's why we're worthy of freedom, of being elevated. And you're just a runt to be put down.
Cazador's in the defiled chapel, beneath the palace.
Valeria, what are you doing?
I trust him, Petras. The chapel has been there forever, hidden from all. There will be a sacrifice.
Oh, enough! Before you get us flayed alive!
Please, Astarion, if you're telling the truth, please help us.
He's not telling the truth, and we don't need his help. This isn't over. We'll see you again, brother.
Какой у него этот? Ну, почему я так не умею? А, это никуда не ведет. Так. Не понимаю, как мне еще выше подняться-то.
Pleasure house. Den of decadent delight. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that gentleman.
The shapeshifter's key fit perfectly. Now, what's inside? A list of names including Father Lorden. Who's been crossed off? Targets, maybe.
Проверка на скрытность. А если это кому-то передадим.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.
Honestly, who pickles organs like this? There, I'm back. Someone spilled something.
I notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. I notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon Goldgrind. Murdered by my son.
Oh man, that's awful.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why? Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Позадаем разные вопросы.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Seeking answers. My boy had a secret. Evil secret. Killed folk slowly. He liked it. Me. And
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Ill-mater temple. Didn't see exactly who.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no
Угу.
more questions.
Понял, какие вопросы надо задавать. Нормуль так. 12 метров.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
А, я неправильно делаю. Надо обыскать труп. У меня, наверное, появятся какие-то данные зацепки, и я... У меня будут другие вопросы.
Pretty little key. Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Landlord. Contribution.
Banned storage. Murdered.
Filial betrayal, is it? A tale as a...
Baldur. Dwarf, like me, dresses in red. Found.
The spell's power.
Немного не так. Про клик мы ничего почему-то не можем спросить.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered. Oh man, that's awful. Dwarf, like me, dresses in red. Found his secret. My sweet killed folk. Slowly, ill-mated temple. Didn't see exactly who.
The spell's power.
И новых заметок никаких нету, да? Что по-моему?
Hello, chums. And all-round pleasant folks.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot. Oh? Oh dear. A dwarf, you say? Theon. One of Mamselle's girls from Chares's Caress. Been gone for a 10-day. Smiled as wide as the wide, but twice as sunny. You don't suppose the murderer? Oh, goodness no. It's too horrible to imagine. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low.
Вроде ничего путного, да? Я же уже нашел, куда подходит цветочный ключ, нет?
Which means we're getting a real...
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and
All right.
pleasant folks from what I...
I'll just help myself.
Понимаю. Скроет. Непонятно. Так, сейчас я в уборную сбегаю.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
we'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Так, ну погнали дальше. Я хотел на самом деле, наверное, загуглить, что с этим делать.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Мы все сделали.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Мне, наверное, просто нужно вот так сделать. Нет. Что дальше?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
well, I do. Which means we're getting a real.
Так, здесь мы уже все сделали.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity. Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sures's caress deserves the
We can get in Worm's Crossing. Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Any sense? It will when you've met the drought.
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mansell and Myra for a full list of company.
Welcome to Charis's Caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our water glasses.
I put it on especially for you.
А вон ты где.
One step at a time.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Да.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Really? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Слониха. Ой, слониха. Вообще ничего не хочешь делать. О, Солс, привет. Как дела? Как пятница прошла?
Welcome to Charis's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop.
А подробней?
First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Caress, caress. The Mamselle's brainchild.
Ну как, прошел?
Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Have a look.
Смешно. У него денег нету.
All set, are you?
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
My mother and father.
Да, у нас тоже очень холодно. Я сегодня вышел, аж охренел, что там на улице происходит. 12-й. Красавчик. Как качнулся. Как туда зайти? Здесь, возможно, хотя бы никто не увидит мои эти добродеяния.
Making me sweat.
Watch your back. Shall we?
Так. Куда мне надо? Явно не сюда. Дон. Что ты мне там скинул?
Patch Note, Default. Сделали патчик. Глич пофиксили.
Что пофиксили?
Глич, ну, с этим, с дюпами. Да, ну а толку-то? Все сейчас себе надонили полные штаны валютой. Тут только нужен байк.
Ну, не все, кто-то не успел.
Ну, понятное дело, кто не успел, тот и будет страдать. А тот, кого будет убивать, он будет не расстраиваться и закупаться снова броней и всем. И так до бесконечности,
У
пока
тебя
не
вон
кончится день.
выполнил задачу на тебе 5 монет.
Ну, 5К.
Мгм. Ну,
Прости меня, броник стоит 10К. Выполнил 2 задачи.
Бля, нихуя тут сугробы.
ну, это фигня, на
Аж
самом деле.
ты...
2 задачки
Фигня, да. В плане того, что челики, которые себе по 50 тысяч, у них 10, 15, 100 стаков. Им эти квесты вообще не нужны.
Ну, они, да,
Они,
быстро
они
все
возьмут
наскучно.
задание. Да, они возьмут задание. Не, почему? Убивать бомжей нифига не скучно будет.
Их
Они
еще надо
сейчас,
найти, а карта
получается...
не маленькая, она...
что искать-то? 3 точки, где бомжи тусуются. Это 1 квест, 2 квест и 3 квест. Все.
Неправда, там квестов штук 5-7.
Нет. 3 квеста, 3 точки.
Ничего подобного, у меня это... у меня... Просто я не знаю, как их брать, может там как-то надо что-то прокачать, сделать.
Может быть, но тебе предлагает вариант 3 крис, это который принеси в одном и том же месте герметик, и есть медик, который просит в середине карты принести ему аптечки, и есть еще один другой, который просит тоже какую-то херню. И есть второстепенный типа бармен, который просит еды, и еще кто-то как бы, но это, по-моему, просто
Еще девку
задание.
что-то просит, а еще я как-то убил чувака, унес с собой гитару, и это... Квесты и
Я к
предметы
тому,
стоят
что,
0.
предположим, здесь 5-6 NPC-шек, но самое, как на мой взгляд, самое легкое, это Крис, который просит возле Иваки собрать это все. Так получается, вот чей прикол, тусуйся возле этой Иваки и на точке, и убивай бомжей, которые будут идти на легкий лут. Тебе придет какая-нибудь другая компания, у вас ПВП сойдет. В итоге кто-то кого победит, тот не расстроится, опять оденется и побежит снова. Все. А если он поймет, что там сильная команда, то он просто сменит сервер и со всем своим лутом перейдет на другой сервер и будет так же самое издеваться над мелочью. Нет, вайп нужен, потому что из всех этих гличеров хоть не забанить, но хотя бы отнять у них. Ну, то, что они оперативно исправили, молодцы, в принципе. Там, в принципе, много гличей они, ну, этих фиксов подделали, поправили. Я все равно спать уже сейчас, поэтому просто сейчас посмотрел, скачался, у меня ремнант нет.
Ну, то есть в ремонт не
Увидел,
пойдем.
что...
В ремонт не пойдем.
Не пойдем, ну, завтра,
Не,
значит, тогда.
вопрос, это вопрос.
В ремонт не пойдем, уже 3 часа ночи, я уже все, Рокету сказал, что спать, он говорит, давай до базы дойдем. И пока загрузка была карты, я вон посмотрел, скачался,
У
у меня
меня
ремнанта
просто
нет.
2 минуты сейчас скачивается. Ну, ладно, все.
Давай, ладненько, все, спокойной ночи.
Можем сходить в батлу потом.
Уже нет, уже не хочу. Надо было
Опоздал
сразу
ты,
в батлу.
Рокет, да.
Я уже в Baldur Gates. Все.
Что-то уже...
Ну, надо было сразу идти в батлу. Я теперь в Baldur's Gate играю.
Понятно. Тут есть где-то сундуки, Дон.
Да вот я и пытаюсь его найти тоже.
Так. Рафаила захреначил. Ну как, показал ему, кто батя? Говорит, жесткий махач был, а потом говорит, что показал, кто батя. Значит, вот как? Да, как попасть? Логово дьявола.
Or in toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike
Этот дьявол, которого ты замочил, ему помогал?
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Ну, которому, да, там в пещерах валили во втором акте.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me.
Конечно, нахрен пошел.
I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Что делать, рассказывай.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
Чего опять? У меня осталось только 4. Я отказываюсь и ухожу. Да-да, трезубец забрал. Вон же на спине красуется.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Carsus forged, it verges on unbelievable. I assure you, the hammer Raphael offered is mere scrap metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Nethery sects are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions
А молот вообще годный.
this could be the answer to all our problems.
Так.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back.
Понял.
I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Tread lightly. Let's see.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
A crooked touch.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Meet my mother and father.
Set your worries.
Интересно. Просто на крышу, да? Чего-то интересного. Помимо молота есть вкусности. А где там есть очень непонятно. Очень непонятно, где там.
Enjoyed it.
Погоди-ка. Нет. Дьявол с его сделкой.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. Skaka! Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people. No more than Vlaakith will sow in Tunarath and beyond. No more than the Geich will sow across every plain. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prism. The marks I bear are proof enough of that. But you are the one who carries the astral prism. You are the one who must free the prince. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki
Он
against
такой покусанный.
Istik. I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
You need only think of me.
When the music stops, you and I will continue down the line.
Hey, delights.
Так, двигаемся дальше, я понял. В Нижний город. Продавцы здесь ничего путного не продают.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Значит, это можно вылечить и эту Карлах, походу, на этой.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Valyria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Слепой образ заметит. Почему он называется Нижний город, когда он находится наверху? Типа даже тут скала, мост, все дела. Что-то эти хрени ходят.
We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Угу.
Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash? Well, it would be rude not to show face.
You've been seeing the fleet. What are they waiting for?
Разведаем, что у нас тут.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Че, куда порекомендуешь пойти-то? Что там много всего везде. О. Кто это у нас тут? Старая подруга.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The dead three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Понятно. Ну, мы с ней нормально пообщаемся, а тут... Там храп-зал. Там что? Там еще наверх куда-то можно. А не здесь все, да? Здесь тюрьма, типа, да? Нам в тюрьму вроде как не надо, да? Что как вас с дьяволом? Может, здесь тоже подъем неподъемный. Видимо, как туда наверх попасть? Это где? Опять Мизора. Хрен ли ей надо?
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Переходить мне дальше в другой регион или нет? Давай попробуем. Так, в Нижнем городе у нас есть телепорт. Да, вот найден все.
Very welcome, sir. Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying.
Ладно, я же ему дал 15 монет. Ну да ладно. А пару же не дал. Ух, ети там точек. Ух, ети тут точек. Охренеть не встать. Дьявольская доля. Понял.
Shame. I think I may have overdone it with black and purple for, well, my entire life. Your look serves you well, though.
I'm 10 years behind. Don't want the youths to think I'm...
The outside tavern. Like one Once they're still there, they could be of use to you.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunkers.
If I must.
Are the gods truly?
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it! Get in there! No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
See Alan at...
Так. Да, не проблема. А где вход в подвал? А вот он.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There you'll find my old lodgings.
А Гейл где? Так. Что массовые надо. Что-то не очень массовые.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Want another?
Огонь в лужу.
Can't give up. Not now.
В какую лужу надо было огонь? А, вот в эту, что я понял. Так. Ну ладно. А чё эти... Эти не загорелись почему-то.
Ready.
Blood in the air. This will do nicely.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm ready.
Time for a cull.
Wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism for it is somewhere among the wine racks.
What have we here? Let's go.
Когда это пройдет-то?
Hey! Could you please redirect your not so friendly fire?
Onward. Ever onward.
Лицо на память. Сочинение животного.
Yes, let's.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Let's see here.
Мне сюда надо. Так, а что надо? Да, куда-то, да, вот там я вижу. Что надо сделать, чтобы открыть проход? Полз, ты в курсе? Ну-ка. Что я подумал, наверное, надо идти отдыхать. Время 4. Почти что. Пойду я, наверное, отдохну, посплю. День был длинный, тяжелый. Пол, спасибо большое, что зашел. Завтра мы, скорее всего, снова пойдем в балdur. Стены за полками с вином. А, вон там кнопочка, я вижу, да. Ну, давай мы туда пройдем.
In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Кто тут ходит?
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The gloomed soul who thieved from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? You have fallen prey to
Да, я
its
тоже иду сейчас спать. Доброй ночи, доброй ночи.
We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Chamazala Blackith!
Ну ладно. Бой так бой.
Now this is my happy place.
Два крита подряд. Кайф. Что ж, ладно.
Cheers, mate.
No gloom, all doom.
Let's spill some blood.
Let's finish this.
Battle of wits. On my way.
Talk to me. On my way.
You're mine.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Так, сейчас все залутаем. Все, их всех. Да, что ты... Что происходит? Пойдем всех залутаем. О, и что у нас тут?
might be worth a look. What's that?
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful. My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it. My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still. There she is, in all her glory. Jubilin Stelman. My old partner. My old wardrobe. All my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
Ooh.
A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full. A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. Orin happened. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful. You'd let the Githyanki weigh you down? She would make corpses of you all.
Look at it, crawling,
Как она задолбала.
sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Kethrick's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
I had an arrangement with Lord Gortash, but he whinges and wails over the crown, wanting to command it alone. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath, never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Baal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the netherstones, and the chance to accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Allies? No, no. We had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose. Need? No, I do not need. You are made of nothing, meaningless. Baal's age approaches. There is time. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the But listen close. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure and bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will... That is Baal's offer.
What's next?
На этом на сегодня все. Давайте, до новых встреч. Всем пока-пока.